Craig, defeat here against South Shields. How do you assess tonight's game?
Well, the first thing is we've probably come against probably the best side that's probably in this league that we've come across this year. There's no doubt in that. They're a good side. We knew that before they arrived here today. Probably disappointed because I think the first half, I think we tried to stick to a game plan to frustrate them, try and press them in certain areas, and really if we'd have got in at half time, 1-0 up, we had plenty of chances on the break. We didn't take the chances, and then obviously a human error off a player that, since I've been here for 5 years, that he's probably made 2 or 3 mistakes in all that time. So, it's one of those things, and then we have to reset and go again. And when you give sides leads that as good as these are at keeping the ball and the players they've got, it becomes a ginormous task. So, look, we've got to dust ourselves down. This game's not going to define our season. We know that, but it is frustrating when again especially the first 45 minutes that in many ways, in probably 2 different ways of playing. I thought we probably edged it in the first half, but we come off 1-0 down, and then like I said, the second half is in the first 5 minutes. We concede a sloppy goal from a set play, and then it's a complete uphill task. So I can't fault the desire, I can't fault the effort, I can't fault in them sticking to instructions, I can't fault the group. We just got bet by a complete better side from 1 to 11, and we have to move on.
Like you said, the first half there was some positive signs. We were testing their goalkeeper, and just how frustrating is it when at the end of the half they go and score like that?
Yeah, I think it's really frustrating. We're already trying to look at how we addressed the second half in how we wanted to break the game up, and obviously once they nick the goal, it becomes a complete different way of thinking and where we've got to try and play. And I think when you open up against a side that is so comfortable on the ball from 1 to 11, they can pick you off at ease. But look, like I said, it's not a game that's going to define our season. 95, 97% of sides this year, home and away, they're going to beat. They're a good side. There's no doubt in that. And we've got to reassess things now and just regroup and make sure, like on Saturday, which is sides that are in and around us and in the mixed wheels that are fighting different ambitions this year, that we're ready to go Saturday.
Towards the end, still going, trying to get a goal, trying to get back into the game. You can't fault the desire and the application of the team today, can you?
No, you can't, and they've had to cover a lot of ground as well, and a lot of hard work. But we kept going to the end. Maybe Alex could have nicked one, maybe Aaron could have nicked one. I say in the second half, but I think probably our chances went in the first half when it was 0-0, and we had a couple of really good chances. One from set play, Alex has gone through, Shea's gone through. You've got against good sides that going to have a large amount of possession and a large amount of chances, that you've got to take them chances at the right time, and we didn't. And then obviously we concede a silly goal, and it changes the game.
How important it is now that, once again, like the Saturday's game going into this one, that the attitudes are still the same going into Leamington away on Saturday? Yeah,
the attitude and the endeavour and the work rate, I can't fault from minute one. It's certainly not that. We do have to look at the squad as a whole and look at where we need to, maybe had help in there. But I'll only sign players at the right players at the right time, and the right players that are available. It's very difficult at this moment in time. So as a group, we've got to keep going. We've got to keep getting the maximum out of each other. We do know that there's certain players that are still coming back from injury, but every side's got injuries, and we've just got to get through with what we have at the minute in time.